am pretty ashamed to admit that I've been working on my crime thriller book for almost 17 years. Look at that. Is that us? Can you wave? Say hi. Can you say hi, everybody? Uh-huh. Do you have your brush? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, and this is Victor. He is beep. He is 1 year, and whenever I try to be nice and not make people do the math, but whenever I try to tell them in normal terms what his age is, like 1 year and 3.5 months, people actually stop to do the math and go, oh, so he's 15.5 months. Okay, yeah, I guess. So that's what I'm going to do from now on and just make people do the math. But I'm sure then they'll probably get mad at me for making me do the math or making them do the math. Anyway, welcome everyone to, that's my microphone. Writecast number 4, I think. Today we will be discussing a couple topics, one of which is my crime thriller has been in the works for 17 years. I started it December. I remember the exact day because it was Christmas break. It was senior year of high school. I was working over Christmas break at the university. I had just broken up with my high school boyfriend and, oh, no, don't touch those. I just wanted to kind of dive headfirst into a fantasy world. The first draft of this book is horrendous. It's like the worst thing ever. So I will never be sharing that with anybody in my life. But it has actually turned into something that I'm kind of proud of. I am going through and just fine-tuning and rewriting and adding some details and, cutting some stuff out that are unnecessary. And he is trying so hard to get the keyboard and the mouse. It's been a work in progress, but my goal this year, by the end of the year, I'm hoping by the end of the summer, but I'm going to give myself some room to work and just say that by the end of the year, I would like to be ready and start querying agents because I do want to get my book traditionally published. We'll see how that works out. The whole point of me starting this channel a year or maybe 2 years ago now was to do exactly that, was just to bring anyone who wanted to watch along on my journey of writing and querying agents and getting published the traditional way. And if you'll notice, my little dude here is playing with a book. And these paintings were done by my grandmother, my mom's mom, and I love them. And you'll notice this book he was playing with called A Memoir of the Rape Years by Arlene Janoski. And this is our second topic of discussion, so we'll just kind of wait on that. But I just wanted to let you guys know a status update, and let me actually open the file here. During the rewrite, I'm on page 37 it's double spaced to give me space to edit and stuff, but out of 353, and it's only half done. There's more. There's a whole, at least 300 pages more. There are 99,296 words. So far. That's a lot. In a previous Writecast video, I had asked you all, how would you feel about reading a decently paced, not super wordy crime thriller that's over 200,000 words? And I think that's what it's going to end up actually being, because my last completed draft was over 200,000 words. It may have been closer to 300,000. Anyway, that question still stands. Victor wants to know too. You want to know? Yeah. Do you have the hiccups? On to topic number 2. My grandmother wrote this book. It is a genealogy of our family, beginning with the rape years. And unfortunately, she was kind of taken for a ride by a vanity publisher. And if you're a writer, chances are to stay away from vanity publishers. If you don't, be warned. Anyone who promises to edit and get your book published and do all the marketing and cover design for you for a fee, they're snakes. You don't pay someone to do all that for you. Normally, you actually, if it's traditional publishing, you will get an advance if your book is picked up, and the publishing house will do all the work for you. If you self-publish, you do all the work for you, and you can pay editors, you can pay cover designers, but you don't want to pay an agency that claims to do all that stuff for you because chances are they're not going to. And that case is clear in my grandmother's book because they made her cut out a ton of stuff that she had included. And keep in mind, this is not fiction. This is our family history. This is our genealogy. So to cut stuff out is kind of a big deal. I can see reading over her draft. Please stop playing with that. It's probably really loud in their ears. Reading over her full drafts, I can see cutting down sentences to be less wordy to still get the same point across, but they actually made her cut out substance. And that's unacceptable. The other thing is that they did not edit. They clearly did not edit. There are, even on the first page, there are spelling errors, grammar errors, punctuation errors, which that's not a slight on my grandma because I make those errors all the time. But if you pay someone $4,000 to publish your book and edit it, there shouldn't be no errors anywhere, much less several on the first page. So that was an issue several years ago and pissed me off royally. Like I can't even tell you how much it pissed me off because bad words. So my other goal this year is to get through her files. She has 2 files for this book, is to go through those and get them boiled down to be more exacting and more to the point, really. If you want to know, by the way, just as an aside, if you want to know who published this book, Universe, it says right here, if you can see that. And then, let me see on the publishing page. It's copyrighted to my grandma. Universe is the publisher. That's all it says. Yeah, it says it on the back too. So don't go through them. I'll have to find out if they are under any other name, but I actually had looked them up a few years ago and they had terrible reviews online. Now, whether or not they still exist or had those reviews taken down, I don't know, because you can actually have bad Google reviews removed. I know this personally from not the office I work for now, but the eye doctor that I originally worked for. If you know me, you'll know which one that is. They actually have bad reviews removed from their Google reviews, from their review list on Google. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I personally witnessed at least 3 while I worked there, and then I've seen several more removed since, because yes, I was for a while keeping an eye on them. There were several 1-star reviews that just disappeared, and they weren't like a personal attack. Some of them had no context whatsoever. It was just 1-star reviews. Some of them were scathing, but constructive, giving reasons why they gave a 1-star review, and they just disappeared. Wow, magic. And if I hadn't witnessed my manager at the time calling Google to have bad reviews taken down, I would have been like, oh, that user probably just deleted the review. But no, I believe they were removed. So yes, companies can have bad reviews taken off their Google review list. Are you done? It's a big project because there's a lot of fact checking that needs to go on, and because there are, thank you, beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. This is life with a 1-year-old. Where was I? Oh, there's a lot of fact checking that needs to be done. Because there's 2 files, I have to figure out where they have to merge at because it has to go all into one file. So I have to figure out what the order of events are. And it shouldn't be too hard because it's all dated and stuff. So that is my goal also for the end of the year, to try to get through that. We'll see what happens because I have a lot going on. I got a new job. I have a toddler and, excuse you, that's my shirt. Thanks. I also have a couple other YouTube channels that I try to keep updated, mainly my gaming one. I've been wanting to revive my crochet one and my soap one. That's a lot of work, you guys. That's a lot of stuff. So we'll see what happens, but oh my goodness. Writing is obviously a priority. My actual paying job is priority number, well, okay. He is priority number 1. Paying job priority number 2. This YouTube channel, well, this and the gaming YouTube channel priority number 3, because I actually enjoy that one. So, well, I enjoy this one too, but there's just less to update with. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. 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 Okay, I think we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, it was kind of all over the place, but those are my goals for this year. What are your writing goals for 2023? Have you set any? Have you accomplished any? Let me know what those are, and I would love to have a community here that keeps each other accountable. I will try to update every other week. I have a bookcast every other week that I'm going to try to stick to, and a Writecast every other week that I'm going to try to stick to. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try really hard, you guys. If you didn't know, next week we'll be reviewing Paper Towns, the book Paper Towns. I had it, oh, right there, by John Green. So if you're into the readcast part, or sorry, I keep calling it readcast, it's bookcast part of this channel, that's what we'll be reviewing next week. If you want to know my thoughts on it, watch the last bookcast video. Yeah, anyway, okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day, everyone, and until next time, happy writing!